guys, Mishka here. Alright, today's video is a 2-for-1. We're going to talk about how to infuse items and how to make the best ring in the game. So let's go ahead and get started. What is infusing? Infusing means you're taking stats from one item and putting them on another. So best way for me to describe that is I have these shoulders here that are perfect, 163, 163, right? Those are leather shoulders. Well, notice that on my scoundrel, I've got 156, 159. I can put those perfect stats on this scoundrel, right? So why would you do this? Why not just swap out the armor, right? Let's take a look at my ranger, for instance. I've got tiles on my ranger. Tile sets are not cheap. They can be kind of expensive, right? And you're going to notice these are not perfect stats. It's not 163, 163. So what I can do is I can keep this armor with these tile sets and just change these numbers. So that's one reason you would use Infusion. If you get a better piece of gear and you like the one that you've got, or you want to keep the tiles, so on and so forth. The other reason to do Infusion is for the world boss rings. You're going to see the scavenge ring has 35 crit, 10 vitality. Signet of Bark has 110 vitality. So we're going to change that to where we get the 35 crit and the 110 vitality, getting the best of both worlds. So how do we do that? Well, first off, turn off my voice so I don't bother other people in game. We're going to go see the Infusion Specialist in High Step. So the Infusion Specialist is going to be right in the middle of the big tree, kind of the central hub of High Step. And I've actually got several pieces of gear that I'm going to be infusing. So we're going to start with the world boss rings, right? How do you get the best world boss ring? You're going to need one scavenge ring and one signet of bark. Or if you want 2 rings, you're going to need 2 of each. All right? We're going to talk to the Infusion Specialist, and we're going to put the rings in here. Boop, right? And it'll tell you you can upgrade them. Do note that whenever you do this, you will destroy the bottom one. So you're taking the bottom ring, or the bottom item, and you're putting these stats on the top item. For rings, it will only work going from bark to scavenged, right? If I try to do it the other way around, well, so if I try to put scavenged on the bottom and bark on top, you're going to see it doesn't work.
What?
Right? You need scavenged on top. So don't be afraid that you're going to do it in the wrong order. That's not going to happen.
Get the horse mount?
So you put them like that.
What you have to do?
Give me one second.
This for yes and this for no.
Yes, there is a whole quest line. There's actually a video on YouTube that will discuss it. It's much more than I can go into detail right now, but there is a whole quest line.
What's the name of the video?
I want to say like OrbusVR Hidden Quest or something like that.
Oh, okay.
If you ask on the unofficial Discord, somebody should link it to you as well.
Okay. Cause I know where to go for the book, but I don't know what I'm supposed to kill, supposed to do.
Yeah, if you ask on the Discord, people should be able to give you proper answers.
Cause I'm not inside of the Discord.
Oh, well, look it up on YouTube. There'll be a video, I promise.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem. Alright, so going back to Infusion, yeah, you have to put the rings in the right way, otherwise it just doesn't work, so don't be afraid that you're going to get the wrong ring. So you infuse it, boom, you're done. I'm not going to do it because in case I want to reshoot this video, or in case, somebody asks again, I need to refilm it. As far as affixes, if you're a DPS, you want Elite Hunter and Empowered. I'll be going over affixes in another video, but Elite Hunter will give you extra damage on elites, and Empowered, I believe, gives you better either crit damage or crit chance. Either way, that's the current meta. So, infusing armor now. Let's see. I've got 159, 161. What do I want to do? It has to be leather. Yeah, you have to go from the right class, or from the right set of armor to the other set of armor, to the same set of armor. Oh my god, words. In other words, leather to leather, plate to plate, cloth to cloth. You can't mix them all up. It's like if I come over here and I'm like, I want to take my leather and put it on my plate. It's like, nope, that's not happening. So I need to do leather. Let's see. Out of all my leather classes, I think I play Ranger the most. We'll make Ranger the perfect ones. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to take I'm going to take my Ranger shoulders, and I'm going to put the perfect shoulders. Where are they? Here they go. Right? That's going to upgrade all those stats. Boom. Now, those shoulders are gone. These shoulders now have 163, 163. Make sure that after you do that, you reapply your loadout, right? Because it's now a new piece of gear. So let's see, I've also got 159 and 161. 159 and 161, that's better than my scoundrel gear. What about musketeer? 151, nope. Okay, it looks like we're improving my scoundrel shoulders now. So we're going to take those shoulders, put one down here, take the scoundrel shoulders, improve, and then we're going to do it again since these shoulders had a higher other stat, right? And now those shoulders are 159, 161. And then again, apply loadout. So that's how infusing works. That's how to get the best world boss rings. You get the world boss rings from killing enraged world bosses, scavenged rings from the Scav Giant, Signet of Bark is from Bjorn, or Treesus, the one that's right outside High Step. So that's infusing in a nutshell. That's why you would do it. That's why people will hold on to gear even if they have higher level gear. If it's better stats, you can use that to increase your armor. The best you can get for armor is +5 at 163, 163. That's perfect, right? I think I've got a piece of gear somewhere that has perfect on it. Here it is. It says perfect 163, 163. Even if you infuse that onto it, right, it's not going to say perfect. It needs to drop as a 163, 163 to be perfect. But unless you're like hunting for all perfect sets, that really doesn't. It makes no difference whatsoever. So yep, that's infusing. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. Otherwise, happy hunting.